Hey folks, Duke CT here, back once again, and there's some things on Monday Night Raw. I have some thoughts on it that really bothered me. I mean, the show itself was bland. It was okay. It wasn't horrible. There were bad stuff on there, but overall, it was just bleh. Anyway, let's see. One of the first things they did wrong, the first match of the night was CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio. Now, I have no problem with that match. In fact, that match was okay. I mean, it's not as good as it was the last time those two fought. In fact, I saw that joint live, and I loved that match, by the way. It was really good. Both guys have really good chemistry, but tonight it was... they did not have any good chemistry at all. But the problem is that CM Punk, once again, is not in the main event at Raw. He should be. The focus should be him. In fact, the problem is, and hopefully WWE sees that, is CM Punk has not really main evented anything else. He hasn't main evented a pay-per-view. In fact, this SummerSlam will be his first main event, unless they actually going to do with Brock and Triple H. Seriously, why? That's another thing. Why didn't CM Punk main event all these pay-per-views and such? Why did I know Cena is your main eventer and all that type of stuff, but why did John Cena hijack all his main event? In fact, Cena hijacked his feud with John Laurinaitis because I think John Laurinaitis and CM Punk would have been a lot better. I mean, seriously, there's real friction there. Cena, just to me, he's the prototypical WWE guy. I don't know why they would actually have him and John Laurinaitis feud. I just didn't get it. It just screamed that John Cena needed to be. Just like John Cena, they tried to get John Cena over, but the funny thing is, Cena is already over. I mean, he's the main eventer. In fact, he's like in his 30s and such, mid to late 30s. I think to me, Cena does not need to be in the main event as much as he needs to. I mean, he has been as great as he has been. I think it's time to move on. They need to get other guys around. At least they're trying to. But, with Daniel Bryan and such. But, seriously, it just seems like they're just trying to survive day by day with John Cena, which, again, rely on old faces, Cena, Big Show, what have you, that sort of thing. Anyway, let's get back to this Monday Night Raw. We had Sheamus stealing a car. Be a star, Sheamus. Still stole Del Rio's Ferrari, his nice little Ferrari. And the thing is, Del Rio didn't press charges or have him arrested. Hopefully they do that on SmackDown and such, because he could press charges for Grand Theft Auto, destruction of his personal property, that sort of thing. But hey, Sheamus is a good guy because he stole Del Rio's car. That's just nice. Yeah, I just don't care about this feud at all. I still don't care. About this feud at all. WWE's trying to. They really are trying, but I just don't care about Sheamus and Del Rio. Next up, Big Show versus Randy Orton. Randy Orton, who just came back from a 60-day wellness suspension, was facing the Big Show. Now, you would think Big Show would get the victory, knocking out Randy Orton, seeing how he is a dominant threat, as he is a co-number one contender to John Cena's co-number one contenders with John Cena, heading towards SummerSlam, facing CM Punk for the WWE title. But that's what they do. They have Big Show spear Randy Orton, which again, Big Show spear looks great. I don't know why he doesn't use that more. Takes out Randy Orton and causes a double count out, a draw, which is always great. Always nice to have draws on your Monday Night. Always have great wrestling draws. Always sell. Great job there, WWE booking staff. And then afterwards, which I'll say, they're trying to protect Randy Orton, fine. I say fine, but at least have Big Show knock him out. But no, that didn't happen. Big Show misses with his KO punch, and then gets RKO'd by Randy Orton, who does not have a match for SummerSlam, who doesn't have a feud, and doesn't really have anything going on. So you just have one of your number one contenders look like a complete and utter failure while protecting a person who has not only had no match, but has no feud, but also came off a 60-day wellness suspension. Great job, WWE Bookers. Just awesome job. But also, a horrible job as well. That's what it is. It's just terrible. I don't know what they were thinking. Randy Orton just came back from suspension, a wellness suspension. I thought he would have some punishment or something, pay his dues, something. Big Show KOing him or something. I wouldn't be surprised that he's going to be put in a match as a Fatal 4-Way. I would not be surprised. Because, you know what? I'll just replace him with Big Show, which, honestly, at that point of Raw, I thought that was going to happen. But then we have, let's see, Daniel Bryan take on John Cena in a very good match. By the way, he has a match with Kane. Why does he have a match with Kane instead of, being maybe in a world title feud with Sheamus, which would be nice? WrestleMania rematch or Extreme Rules rematch and such. I think that would have been nice. Heck, in a Continental title or U.S. Championship. Heck, you can say I have Sheamus and just Daniel Bryan can say I won the U.S. Championship. I defended that belt with honor and dignity. U.S. Championship, Santino has a snake for a hand. He puts a cobra and such. It does this and everything else. And he's a loser. He hasn't won a match in so long. That's what he should have come out like that. Like CM Punk. Dan Bryan should come out and say Santino's a loser. He hasn't won a match. I should get a match with Santino, what have you. That's what he should come out there. Bam out Santino. Bam, you have a feud for SummerSlam and such. Just have. Why not have him have a match and have Charlie Sheen referee or something? I'll just be a special guest from Forces. Trying to get Charlie Sheen in there, which I have no idea why. Seriously, I don't know why Kane and Daniel Bryan are still feuding right now. I have no idea, but I think it would have been better, as Daniel Bryan can at least have the U.S. Championship and to have good matches with it at least. Speaking of mid-card belts, Kane versus The Miz, and the match was fine, but yeah, Kane won. Why did Kane win? Did he need the victory? No. No one cared. As much as I like Kane and he can really do good matches, and seriously, he's a true good man. Has been plugging away WWE for so long, and he's probably one of the really good big men that WWE has had for a really long time. But here's the real issue. I'm sorry, he needed to lose here. Miz needed to look strong again. In fact, it just bothers me that the WWE doesn't really care or doesn't really have any type of no real build up for the mid card. They just completely trash it. Regardless of, for example, A-Rye won against Dolph Ziggler tonight. Great. I wish I would see more of that. I want to see I would love to see A-Rye A-Rye get a push or something. Have him push to get Miz to the Intercontinental Championship. It would be really nice. Instead, he'll probably get pushed and just completely forgot about. Why? I don't know. The WWE seems content to have no mid-card, no real tag division, by the way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're trying really hard for the tag division, but let's be real. Yeah, we have 3 teams, basically. The Usos and Tyler Rex and Carl Harkers no longer count because they're not even shown on Raw. Seriously, they don't really care. But just 3 teams. At best, they have. Sure, you can base a division on 3 teams and try to get people to be popular and such, but honestly, it still does not care. The people just don't care about them. At this point, I say just get rid of the Divas and Tag Division and start fresh and just rebuild tag teams again. Just start rebuilding slowly but surely. Just get rid of the tag division since you guys don't want it. WWE doesn't want it. Just get rid of it for a while and bring it back when it starts to have tournaments and such, and bring out some good championships too. Just take those giant pennies and burn them. I just hate them. Seriously, they're terrible. I'm sorry, these are terrible belts. I don't care how nice you try to shine them. They still look like giant pennies. And I don't think people are going to go all buy them and such. I just think they are, and hopefully, if I'm wrong, someone please tell me. But the WWE tag team belts are just terrible looking. I never liked them first time they debuted, and I still don't like them. All right, and now the main event. He had a very good match with Daniel Bryan and John Cena. Very good one. Having Daniel Bryan lose by submission, okay, fine. You know what? First match out the gate, I have no problem with that. But again, let's look at it this way. This one, after the match, you have CM Punk and Big Show come out. John Cena shoves CM Punk out of the way, and John Cena fighting with Big Show and everything else, and then CM Punk, John Cena lifts Big Show up with the AA, and then bam, gets John Cena and Big Show get knocked down by CM Punk. Punk goes back on commentary, gives a great promo, and everything else, saying the same week it's going to be like that. CM Punk is going to be standing above John Cena and Big Show. And after that great promo, the WWE had a great idea. The guy who was basically in a draw that night and actually ate an RKO from Randy Orton, have him knock out CM Punk and knock out John Cena and pose with the WWE title. The less threatening man, who honestly no one really cares for. Let's all be honest here. When's the last time Big Show has won a match? Seriously, the last time Big Show has won an important matchup. We're not talking about Brodus Clay either. I'm talking about a pay-per-view match, something that was important. Let's look at it now, shall we? WrestleMania, that was it. He won against Cody Rhodes in an actually surprisingly good match. Extreme Rules, he lost to Cody Rhodes. Over Limit, he knocks out, he does that horrible thing and screws John Cena. No Way Out, terrible cage match, which he lost in to John Cena. Money in the Bank, he lost to John Cena again. And seriously, why should I count him as a threat? As you look, he has lost numerous times. He has lost big match after big match, and I'm just sorry that this guy should not be anywhere near number one contendership. Cena actually should be number one contender. Why is Big Show, who interfered in Cena and Punk, got rewarded with a number one contendership match against next week, the week later with him and Cena? And that just makes no sense. There's no consequence to the action. Again, the WWE has no consequence. To me personally, I say Big Show, you know what? You think you could do all this type of stuff? Guess what? I don't care if you got an ironclad contract, you're going to be suspended or what have you. You're suspended for 2 weeks. I'm not dealing with this crap. Or what have you. That should be or something like say, you know what? You're not getting that number one contendership. You got to earn your number one contendership match. So I'm not going to put you anywhere near the number one contendership. And if you want to do that type of stuff, hit me or everything else, I will sue you for every bit you're worth, and I'll make sure that you never wrestle in any arena, in any business ever again if I was the GM or what have you. Big Show might do anything else to me. I don't care. I say I'll sue you for every penny you have. Then, I don't care how much you get, that big bonus and such. You lose your big bonus because I'll take every penny you have. Bam, have Big Show have that type of pacifier on him. He goes away for 2 weeks and everything else. Something like that. I mean, why is he rewarded for interfering in a WWE Championship match? It just boggles my mind. And now he's being rewarded with another main event and another chance of him being the WWE champion. Again, because I don't get that. I don't get the booking and such. It's like it's like the Kevin Smith theory about Hollywood and such. How you fail upward. Yeah, that's what the Big Show has done. He has legitimately failed. He has failed upwards because he's lost numerous big matches. He has lost numerous pay-per-view main events, and he's still in the line for a WWE title shot and a WWE main event. Tell me that does not. Tell me right now, please comment. Tell me tell me how does that make any sense whatsoever. I'm not asking for anything else, but let's do some logic here, small little logic. That's all, a tiny bit. There's other guys out there, other guys. Guys say Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes not doing nothing. How have Cody Rhodes and John Cena and such in that match? That would have been more interesting. Cody Rhodes could say get in the number one contendership and such, or say like that, something like that. Or if you really want to do something interesting, say elimination match, fatal 4-way elimination match, or say a gauntlet. If you want to put Big Show in or not, just have him lose early or something like that. Stuff like this always bother me. In fact, it will make more sense when I saw Monday Night Raw earlier in that show if Randy Orton took Big Show's spot or what have you, because at least Randy Orton, Cena, and Punk will probably be a lot more decent match instead of what we're going to have, and I'm going to which I am going to review and such. Haven't put up my Slamverse review because some camera problems, but don't worry, I will do that, and I'm going to do a Marine 2 review to because you guys have been really patient. I'm going to do that and Marine 2, then some SummerSlam and some other interesting stuff in September. So stay tuned. Oh, and one more thing, I made a mistake on my last podcast. As you listened, I said Hardcore Justice was going to be last weekend. It was not. It was. It's going to be this weekend, August 12th. Hardcore Justice is going to be on August 12th. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I should have looked at it, but yeah, that was on me. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that for you. Hopefully you still enjoyed the podcast. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Dixie T here. Peace and love. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. And later.